Oh, excuse me. Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Dina, the inspiration for the Nancy Botwin character in the TV show Weeds, and I'm here to wish the Bumpskey Show the very best on its 21st anniversary of supporting music, art, and the weed culture, blazing the way for future broadcasters. Not as many hits as a cat video on YouTube, but just as important. Peace and love and rock and roll, and lots of dabs.
Dr. Dina. There you go. Dr. Dina. Checking in. How you all doing? Doing good. Got a little metalhead back here, right? Little metalhead. In honor of Ozzy. Rocker. It's all about being a rocker, right? Ozzy was a rocker. He will be sorely missed, Ozzy. What a personality, too, huh? Not only was the guy a rocker, he had the total rock and roll personality. All right. Let's play some rock. This is some live from the living room rock. Oh, yes. We're going to do that. We're going to do some live from the living room rock. We're going to start off with some Nikki's Tits. That's right, because the internet's all about tits. So the Bumpskey Show is about tits for the next 3 minutes. And it's about Nikki's Tits. Here you go. Nikki Tits. They got a mind of their own.
I don't know if anyone's out there that remembers the band from its inception, but when I started this band in 1993... one of the very first songs that I wrote was called Nikki's Tits. I was working with this broad Nikki in a construction firm, and she does have incredible tits. Wow. And so I just actually it started as a joke. I was just jamming on E, and then I just made up the song about her. And I thought she would get really mad when she heard it, but she actually likes it very much, so there's no problem there. And Weezer, if you're out there listening, fucking Weezer! Weezer! Weezer, man, you rock! And if you're out there, you gotta call. All right, you wanna do some Nikki's? Nikki's Tits. 1, 2, 3. Nikki's tits got a life of their own, with no silicone. They stand up on their own. I remember the good old days. My titties were that way. They would just stay. But now the boys love Nikki's tits, 'cause they stand up straight like this. All the boys love Nikki's tits, yeah. All the boys love Nikki. Nikki's tits got a love of their own, with no silicone. They're standing up all alone. I remember it was such a joy when all the little boys thought my tits were toys, yeah. But now the boys love Nikki's tits, 'cause they stand up straight like this, yeah. All the boys love Nikki's tits, yeah. All the boys love Nikki. Tits. Nigga tits, they got a life of their own with no silicone. They're standing up all alone. I remember was such a joy when I was a little boy. Doing my titties, my titties, my titties were boy. But all those boys love niggas tits. Oh yes, they do now. Cause they're standing on the street like that. Yeah, 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 yeah. All the boys that love a niggas town. Yeah. All the boys that love a niggas town. Oh, Mama City is a doula. All the boys that love a nigga town. Yeah, yeah. Cause they're animals, cause they're animals, cause they're animals, yeah. All the boys love a nigga town. Yeah, yeah. Oh, all the boys love niggas. They love niggas. They love niggas. They love niggas.
Tits. There you go, Nikki's Tits, live from the
There you
living
go.
room.
And that's the story of Nikki's tits.
The story
So
of
there's a lot
Nikki's
more to the girl
Tits.
herself, but that's the story.
That's Gate 18 live from the living room. Here's another one.
Let's do a rock and roll song. Let's do Zigzag Zoom. Sorry. Well, the road behind me is empty, babe. Just wanna zigzag, zigzag, zoom. Trouble ahead of me, highway behind me. Give my big ass plenty of room. And I guess I must have drank about a case of beer. Isn't a cop within a mile of here? Blasting out a honky tonk tune. Zigzag zone. Look at that white line, 2 or 3, depending on how I adjust my speed, depending on how I turn my wheel. It's all pretty psychedelic to me, and I guess I must have drank about a case of beer. Isn't a cop within a mile of here, dressing at a honky tonk town. Zigzag zone, I drop my pick. Oh, got a rough it. Zigzag zone. Zigzag zone. Yeah. Hey. Well, the roof behind me, it looks empty, baby, but it's just me zigging, zagging, zooming. Trouble ahead of me, highway behind me, get my big ass. Plenty of room. Look at that white line, 2 or 3, depending on how I adjust my speed, depending on how I'm turning my wheel. It's all pretty psychedelic to me. I said it's all pretty psychedelic to me. All pretty psychedelic to me. I said it's all pretty psychedelic to me. zigzag zone. I get my mother drink about a kiss of the kiss. It's a cop within a mile of here. That's in a honky tonk dude. Zigzag zone. Zigzag zone on my finger. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Zigzag zone. I said, yeah, 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 yeah. Zigzag zone. Zigzag zone, zigzag zone, zigzag zone, zigzag zone, said zigzag zone. Chris, what do you got, man? Yeah, 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 yeah. I said a zigzag zone.
There you go, Lena Lennon.
Ow.
Sacrificing her
I
body.
lost my pick in the first verse and my fingers are bleeding.
I told you rock and roll is
It
dangerous.
totally is.
Hey, you got the blisters on your finger?
I got the blisters on my finger.
Lena Lennon got the blisters on her fingers. And since we're in the living room, let's stay there for one more. This is 3B. This one's called
that's the
Fear.
tempo.
This goes out to everybody who's afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't let them scare you. Fuck them. Don't buy into the fear.
There, child, what in the world are you crying for? Someone push you down or push you around, just give me his name and I'll settle the score. But it's worse than that. There's drugs on the street in every neighborhood. Priests who are too friendly, and parents are hitting harder than they should. It's just fear. They want us to fear. We can't fear. We were born on a Tuesday morning when hatred changed our lives. From every walk of life, Indian, black, brown, and white, people screaming, why, oh why? Well, it all comes down to who hates who, because who has what, and who are you to say what's right or wrong, and make this whole damn nation scared to leave their homes 'cause of fear. They want us to fear. We can't fear. Oh, we got 10-year-old babies buying drugs, and with all this hate, who can you love? We can't spend our lives living in fear. They want us to fear. It's just fear. We can't fear. They want us to fear. It's just fear. We can't fear.
3B.
Hey, I'm Mike. And I'm Dave. And you're listening to Bumpskey.com. No, we're listening to, and we're 3B. All you need is drugs. All you need is drugs. All you need is drugs. Drugs. Drugs are all you need. 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 I'm high, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm high, yeah, yeah, yeah. With a bowl like that, you know it can't be bad. Cat dog lying in a ditch, cigarette smoker has a ditch. Ancient whores with secret vices, Lucky's has the lowest prices. I'm getting higher.
The 3B boys. That was them, I think, making fun of me. Because they would come over and they wouldn't smoke any weed, and I'd be smoking weed. And I would always say to them, is it okay? Do you guys mind? And they'd be like, no, we don't mind. I want to say thank you to the YouTube 20-second viewers. Literally, I see people pop in for 20 seconds and watch the show and then just leave. How do you decide in 20 seconds if you like something? Can you decide in 20 seconds if you like something? Maybe a person, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I just don't understand it. It sucks for my stats. Because it'll be like, you know, everybody listened for 3 seconds. Because there'll be a couple of people that'll watch or listen to the whole show. And then you'll get, 20 people that'll pop in for literally 20 seconds. Very weird. The Bereznik Brothers Band, 3B. Sounded nice. Sounded nice. It's always good to go back and listen to stuff like that. Reminds me of all the great music and great artists and how they're not really heard or nobody appreciates it. Because we're too busy with nonsense. That's right. We're too busy with nonsense. Go figure. It shocks me. But most people are satisfied. I was looking at an article today. I forget where it was. It was probably online somewhere. And they were talking about how, like, if you say certain things, certain old sayings, you're really hurting people's feelings. And it was like, you got to work harder to get a job, and all these, like, sayings that, like, my father used to say to me all the time. And there was like a list of excuses why you shouldn't say it. So we're really just trying to erase everything that happened up until this point in time. So it's like we're just totally erasing all history, all social things. I don't get it. What's the good of that? You can't learn anything from the past? If AI doesn't tell you, it's not a real thing. If like a person tells you and you're going to go check on AI or Google, or it seems very weird to me. And it doesn't seem right. I don't know. everything up until this point doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. None of it. Just erase it. Social things, that the culture, none of it matters. Social interaction, music, movies, art, unless it was created now, it doesn't matter. And this is like the first generation that's like that. I don't really... Like when I was growing up, people loved old stuff. And kept old stuff. And I guess we're in a throwaway society where everybody just throws everything away. Not me. I like to keep stuff. So let's do something that I've kept over 20-something years. This is 34 Satellite, Molasses. And you're listening to and watching the longest-running music, art, and culture show on the internet, The Bumpskey Show.
A broken heart is better than nothing. It's sweeter than some things. Takes longer every day. You read your star charts the morning after. You avoided disaster. Missed out on your dreams. So now you're broken hearted with a bottle of whiskey. These cold gray Sundays never seem to end. That's all I wanted to say. Get your sweet molasses in my day. Hey, I want you to know that you're sweet as sunshine every day. Hey, when we broke down south of Kentucky, you're feeling pretty lucky. So then you walked away. You kept on walking for days and 3 nights. Your luck ran out. No shadow of a doubt. So now your words will linger each and every day, like your favorite country singers who had you wrapped around her finger. That's all I wanted to say. That you're sweet molasses in my day. Hey, I want you to know that you're sweet as sunshine every day. Hey. Better than nothing, still sweeter than some things. Takes longer every time. Should've read your star charts the morning after. Avoided disaster. Time ran out. That's all I wanted to say. But you're sweet molasses in my day. Hey, I want you to know that you're sweet as sunshine every day. I wanted to say that you're sweet molasses in my day. Hey, I want you to know
Okay. 34 Satellite. That's Molasses. And this is Adriana France. This one's called Taken. Adrian France, I'm gonna say. Taken.
Red lights and blue ones, you captured me home. Heart and body, and I quickly lose control. You should hold my hand, you should touch my skin, you should reel me in. Just one kiss from you would leave me breathless. I waited, you're wanted, stop waiting, and these getting dreams, and know you're taken. I can't keep faking, think you could be mine. For now you remain a thought inside me. I could make you love me. Don't believe me? Come and see. You should come on by. You could change my world. Let's lose track of time. Forget about that girl. I wanna make you mine. I'm waiting. You're wanted. Stop waiting. And these getting dreams, and know you're taken. I can't keep faking. Take me out. Lay me down. Love me I'm waiting. You're wanted. Stop waiting. And these getting dreams, and know you're taken. I can't keep faking. Think you could be mine. I'm waiting. You're wanted. Stop waiting. You're wanted. I'm waiting. You're wanted. Stop waiting. You're wanted.
Adrian France. Let's do a little Alex Calise. This one's called Give It To Me. Alex Calise.
Hey baby, I got my eye. This is what I'm gonna do. Hear me out now. Hear me out now. Yeah, I've been watching you from across the room. You were sitting and thinking and moving and thinking. You got a little glimmer there in your eyes. That's a long hair and a crooked smile. Won't you come talk to me for a while? We could shoot the shit and waste some time. I gotta get to know you 'cause I like your style. And you know, baby, that's what's driving me wild. I gotta sound mind that I need you in this time. I gotta sound mind that I need you in this song. Oh baby, you're crazy. Won't you give it? Won't you give it to me? Oh baby, I'm craving what you got, so won't you give it to me? Oh baby, you're crazy. Won't you give it? Won't you give it to me? Oh baby, I'm craving you. myself, oh, rock your body, babe, till the break of day. I'll do anything just to have my way, oh, swallow my pride and give you a line. I just wanna make you mine for tonight, oh, I know it's wrong, but it feels so right. I don't know how to control myself no more, cause this feeling's taking hold of me. And I got a sound mind that I ain't using this time. I got a sound mind that I ain't using this time. Oh baby, go crazy. Won't you give it to me? Oh baby, I'm craving what you got, so won't you give it to me? Oh baby, go crazy. Won't you give it to me? Oh baby, I'm craving you. Hey pretty baby, always keeping me waiting. Down here on my knees, I'm praying and I'm begging. I don't even give a damn what you're saying, cause all I really want's a little piece of your heaven. Is it hot in here? Turn up the AC. But you never thought you'd score a girl like me. Oh, did you? Did you go crazy? Won't you give it to me? Oh baby, go crazy. Won't you give it to me?
Alex
Oh baby,
Khalees.
I'm craving you.
Give it to me. Alex Khalees, right here on the Bumpskey Show. AlexKhalees.com should do it. I think you can find Alex there. Some nice music, huh? Adrian France, Taken, and other stuff. Other assorted stuff. Just hanging out, playing some music tonight. It's pretty late here in the New York City area. So just kind of mellowing out after a day's work. Listening to some music. Trying to spread peace, love, music, and art around the world. To anybody that'll listen. I don't care. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you are. I just want people to care about each other again and communicate with each other again and be loyal and be happy and stop complaining and stop hosting their lives up on social media. That's what I want. But unfortunately, that's not what the majority of people want. Unfortunately. Most people just want to bitch and moan and complain and not really do anything. I don't understand. I don't understand. You can't do something, you can't, I don't know, anything other than post on Instagram and Facebook. That's it. That's it. That's all you got. Wow. Shocking. All right. Maybe we can work on that. Maybe we could put that on our to-do list. You know? Like, hey, we can work on this. This is something that we can work on. We might be able to get this done. All we have to do is the work. Allie McGurk. The work. Let's all do it together.
I
so tired of explaining it in a way that you can understand. Doesn't give you something to defend. You can never take it on the chin. But I saw you read the news today. Pull out the parts that proved your pain. Others gonna do the same. That's why we gotta do the work. Ooh, oh, we could be hurting in a different way. There's a price still yet to be paid for the futures we have made. I'm so tired of explaining it in a way that's easy to digest. Doesn't make you feel like all the rest, but I gotta get it off my chest.
Ally McGurk, The Work. And this is Alien Life. This one called Anybody Jane? Alien Life.
Everybody been with everyone. I guess it's alright. All you people go to sleep. I stay up till late at night. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If this world can make you happy, tell me where you gonna go. If this world can make you happy, is that the end of the show? Sun hangs low in the western sky. There's a face at the bottom of the ocean. When I can't even speak about the length of a day, that's how you know I'm feeling down. Do you love me, Jane? Will anybody do? Do you love me, Jane? Will anybody do? Will anybody do? Will anybody do? All these sad comedians, their talk is just sound. Yeah, they try to bring you up, putting everybody down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Took me 20 years till I could finally see that the world's a paradise and the ruin is in me. Sun is low in the western sky. There's a face at the bottom of the ocean. When I can't even speak about the length of a day, that's how you know I'm feeling down. Do you love me, Jane? Will anybody do? Do you love me, Jane? Will anybody do? Will anybody do? Anybody? 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 Anybody?
about the meaning of the day. That's how you know I'm feeling down. The sun is low in the western sky. There's a face at the bottom of the ocean. When I can't even speak about the meaning of the day. That's how you know I'm feeling down. Oh yeah!
All right, alien life. So for the space alien people out there, and this is Alison Tartaglia. This one called Dorothy's Reply. And this is the album version, not the live version. Dorothy's Reply, Alison Tartaglia.
Dorothy strikes with the pen again. She was a nerdy girl, and words were her weapon of choice. So she picked up her guitar and gave it a voice. You know, I'm not the kind to hold a grudge. I sing these things off my chest straight away, and I always keep an appetite for the shit I dish out. So I grab a fork and touche. You suggest I surrender. Well, I never knew that there was a war. I came, I saw, I clicked my ruby red heels, and I was out the door. Well, you run a pretty impressive city. I know it can't be easy being green, but you got a bunch of disgruntled munchkins. I'm just the loudest one that you've seen. Cause the wicked witch of the West, she already put me through the test. Said, girl, you better change out of the blue gingham dress, cause from here on out it's gonna be a mess. And those damn winged monkeys really freaked us out. They were so furious and funky, and the trees laughing through things this way and that. So they can't get the chop starts, you better turn back. The trees laughing through things this way and that. So they can't get the chop starts, you better turn back. Story for revenge. Well, I hate to break it to you, babe. No one gives a fuck about the wizard in the end. And you want some sympathy, it's hard to sort all the wheat from the chaff. Well, if you don't like wheat, may I kindly suggest don't build your house in Kansas. The wicked witch of the West, she already put me to the test. Said, girl, better change out of the blue gingham dress, cause from here on out it's gonna be a mess. And those damn winged monkeys really freaked us out. They were so furious and funky, and the trees laughing through things this way and that's it. If you ain't get the chop start, you better turn back. The trees laughing through things this way and that's it. If you ain't get the chop start, you better turn back. Crazy dream. We're both spinning on the same damn wheels of that Hollywood machine, and in the end it's just a crazy dream. Man, no one knows where the house is gonna land. Well, in the end it's just a crazy dream. And you were there, and you were there, and you were there, and you were
Alison Tartaglia, and this is Analog Heart. Whoa! Analog Heart.
All that I ever wanted was to
Analog Heart. And this is Neil Fox. The Good in Us. Neil Fox, Analog Heart. What great music we have here at the Bumpskey Show. Proud of it. Spreading the word, peace, love, music, and art around the world. TheRealNeilFox.com. The Good in Us. Way to go, Neil.
I heard the terrifying news today. The lady said that I was full of hate. She said our history would die away. She said that we were never really great. And then she said I'd never be her brother, that we would have to pay for what we've done, that we could never learn to live together, and life would be much better when we're gone. Oh, won't you tell me what you see? Oh, are you a slave or are you free? We must open up our eyes long before we turn to dust, 'cause the blind will never see the good in us. Then someone said it's in our DNA, embedded in us from the very start. He told us how he struggles to this day, and many thought he spoke right from the heart. Then once again the lie was resurrected. Then once again they showed us how to hate. And once again our souls became infected, and violence and fear would be our fate. Oh, won't you tell me what you see? Oh, are you a slave or are you free? We must open up our eyes long before we turn to dust, 'cause the blind will never see the good in us. No, no. From childhood through college graduation, they teach them there are things not to discuss. Hypnotic and myopic education, and the blind will never see the good in us. A wise man said don't judge them by their color. We need to see the character within. All races have their villains and their heroes. You only need to look beyond the skin. Oh, won't you tell me what you see? Oh, are you a slave or are you free? We must open up our eyes long before we turn to dust, 'cause the blind will never see the good in us. Won't you tell me what you see?
Fox. The real Neil Fox. Look, I'm part of the choir, Jerry Bumpskey. The good in us. Somebody finally talking about the good in us. I guess that makes you a bad person if you start talking about the good in people. You must love Trump if you're talking about the good in people. You must be a Trump supporter. How dare you? How dare you say people are good? What's wrong with you? That's what it seems like. I don't know. Anyway, another great show. A lot of great music. Digging deep into the archives here at Bumpskey. And our archives are deep. We have some songs. We're coming up on our 25th year broadcasting. Ending our 25th year. And getting ready to start our 26th year broadcasting. In fact, today is July 24th. So in 2 months and 2 days, we'll end our 25th year of broadcasting and begin our 26th year of broadcasting on the internet. Because you know, nobody else was going to let me broadcast. So unless Bumpskey and I did this ourselves, who's going to let me broadcast? Who's going to let me talk about people being good and people caring about each other and spreading peace and love around the world? Who would allow me to do that? Nobody. Nobody, because it doesn't make any money. And you can tell. Just look at Bumpskey and I. We don't have any money. We're barely surviving just like you are. So nobody cares about this. Nobody cares about people talking to each other anymore. In fact, people want to talk to each other less and find reasons not to talk to each other. Texting and social media and WhatsApp and Instascam and FaceDick and all that crap. X and Y and Z. And I was watching TV the other day and I saw this commercial where this woman asked some AI program how to wash clothes. Talk about dumbing down America. When I was 12 years old, right around 12 years old, I think. Pretty sure, right around 12 years old. My mother taught me how to wash my clothes. You know what the biggest part of it is? Read the effing tag. The tag will tell you exactly what to do. Don't dry clean, wash in warm water. What are you asking your phone how to do your laundry? Why don't you ask your phone how to wipe your ass? I mean, it's literally amazing how stupid we've gotten. And people will say, oh, you know, you shouldn't talk about that. It's progress. And no, it's not. If you don't know how to start a fire and for some reason there are no matches and there are no lighters and there's no way to start a fire, you're dead. I don't know how to start a fire without matches or a lighter. I'm dead. That's why I don't go anywhere that I might need a fire and I don't have matches and a lighter. But, you know, we really don't know how to do anything for ourselves. If Uber and DoorDash don't bring it, we don't know how to deal with it. Sad. I hope I'm not here for the end. I don't want to see it. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be a big ugliness. So hopefully God spares me that disgusting scene. Bunch of people just caring about themselves and run into their fancy cars and their houses and just being obliterated. What did your fancy car and your fancy house do for you? Nothing. Nothing. All right. On that happy note, I want to say be good to each other, take care of each other, love each other, respect each other. If you can't do all those things at once, start with respect. Because you can grow everything from respect. Because once you respect somebody, you might learn to care about that person. And once you care about that person and respect that person, if something happens to them and they need some help, you might take care of that person. And once you respect them and care about them and took care of them, you probably could learn to love them. And it doesn't have to be in a physical way. It could be. But it could also be in the way that one human being loves another human being. Oh, Jerry, you talk silliness. But no, it's true. There was a time where people loved each other and didn't expect anything in return, except for love. Sounds scary, huh? Sounds impossible. I saw it, so you could say that it never happened, or I saw it with my own eyes. So F off. Go believe whatever nonsense you want to believe, but I lived through it, so I know. And we're just shelving people everywhere, all kinds of people. We're accepting illegal people from other countries. We're accepting people with different sexual persuasions. And we're shelving elderly people. Anybody like over 55 years old, you're useless. You can't contribute any information because I have AI and Google. So I don't need information from you because Google will just tell me. I don't need to know about life experiences because that's all gone. There are no life experiences anymore. There's just me experiences. Me. Sad. It's got to change, or else we're on the crazy train. That's for sure. We're on a crazy train, Ozzy. Right, peace, everybody. God willing, I'll be here tomorrow. You never know. I'm a pop-up show, so whenever I pop up, the best way to catch the show live is to go to our YouTube channel. I think it's youtube.com/@Bumpskey. And subscribe and click on the reminder bell, and when I pop up live, bam, you'll see it. And then if you don't care about listening or watching the show live, you can just go by BumpskeyTV.com, thebumpskeyshow.com, and you'll find all the links to the audio, the video, whatever you need. Whatever you're in the mood for. Got it? Get it? Got it? Good. That's all we need to say. I did peace to everybody, right? Peace, everybody. And always remember and never forget.
Chicken parm time.
Get busy living or get busy dying. That's goddamn right. Peace.
If you could stand for our national anthem, that would be fantastic. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave. God bless the USA.